Trayvon, how does like your faith, and you're talking about therapy and stuff, how does like your faith and your therapy, those combinations, how does that like kind of just help you mentally be more stable and be ready for things?
Well, my therapist is a Christian, so that makes it a lot easier too. So for me, a lot of the therapy comes from scripture. And, you know, obviously I have Bible study groups that help me mentally be strong. So that's the main thing that gets me through day in, day out.
Going into a race, like what are some of the things that you do mentally to prepare to make sure you're all there?
I mean, like I say, I read scripture a lot. Like, you know, yesterday into today is the Sabbath, so I did a lot of Bible studying last night, reading this morning. So like I said, scripture is my source at the end of the day. Like, that's the thing that get me through everything that I've been through in my life.
How sweet was it too, like to come off that false start and then be a late entry and come away with the dub? I saw you were hyped. You were talking your talk after the race.
Man, cause I was really ready to run at Birmingham. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, people think like, oh man, he's nervous. Like, man, I was ready. Like, I was really ready to put something down. Cause like I said, my whole career has always been, oh, he can't perform overseas. So now it's like, man, I just want to show the world that I'm here for a reason.
Hey, and Worlds, sir, they ain't overseas.
Yeah.
They here. How much of an advantage is it to have Worlds in Eugene, Oregon?
Well, I talk to a lot of Europeans about this. I'm like, man, now y'all got to see what we go through. Like, we always have to go over there. We always have to deal with the jet lag. We always have to deal with eating their type of food and things like that, like switching up. Like, when I go over there, like, I have to bring my own stuff because a lot of the things like, I don't eat pork. Like, I'm allergic to seafood. A lot of stuff that they make, I don't really like it because how they cook it. So a lot of times I got to bring my own stuff. So they got to take in consideration all the stuff that we do when we go over there to compete. And then if we don't run fast, it's like, oh, then, like, man, look what we got to go through, yo. You know what I'm saying? So now they got to come over here and see what we had to go through.
What are you going to take from this race heading into the rest of the season and preparing for USA?
Clean up technical things. That's the biggest thing for me, is just making sure that I'm flawless in my race.
All right, man. Appreciate you.